Welcome back to On TV Mornings with Luann and Tim, and joining us in the studio this morning from the Sault Symphony Orchestra, we have the president of the board for the Sault Symphony. This is Dr. Lawrence Chong, and with Lawrence is symphony member Ron Dalson. Good morning, Ronnie.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lawrence.
Good morning.
Welcome to On TV.
Thanks for having us here.
Oh, it's a pleasure. I've been affiliated with the Symphony for a number of years now. I've directed a few of the shows for the Symphony Orchestra, and I've hosted Bratwurst Beer and Beethoven for a number of years at the Roberta Bondar Pavilion. So I'm happy to be able to support the Symphony by having you on as guests today on the show.
Excellent, excellent. Well, thanks for having us on the show.
Now, Lawrence, you have been recently elected as the president?
I've just recently elected to the president, and we've got a big job ahead of us, and we're trying to reinvent the symphony, trying to get more people into our shows.
Yes.
And kind of advertise and make people aware that we actually a symphony in the city, from professionals alike who are interested in coming into the city to people who are been trained in music and just wants to come in and listen to us.
The people that come to the Symphony, do they tend to be an older demographic?
I would say it's been the same demographic.
And that's what you're looking to change?
We're looking to change. We'd like to have more people coming to the symphony. We have a lot of great talented musicians, Ronnie here included,
Thank you.
and he can talk more about that. And we would like to have people aware that we are interested in volunteers, in helping us generate funds to do whatever they can to help the symphony grow and be successful and continue to provide music over the next upcoming decade.
How many years has the Symphony been in existence? Does anybody know?
This is year 40, well, we just had our 45th season, so this is going to come up to 46 in September.
That's pretty incredible for a city the size of Sault Ste. Marie to have supported a symphony orchestra for 46 years. Although there are some financial hardships being experienced right
Yes.
now by the Symphony,
Yes.
which isn't unusual. We're hearing about that all over the place.
province.
Sudbury's been struggling with their
Yes.
symphony
Yes.
orchestra. They had a bit of a cash injection from the city, which has helped them stay afloat. We don't have that luxury. I know that the city does have some grants, but I think they max out at $5,000, and you only get one a year.
That's right.
And so when you're talking being in the whole, in the tens of thousands, you really need that community support.
Absolutely. Right now we are approximately about $50,000 in the hole
Okay.
right now, and it includes a line of credit and any debts that we have outstanding at this point. And the people who we owe money to are very, very understanding. We pay them as we are able to, but like any nonprofit organization, in order to continue to have the support of the community, we got to be able to provide back.
Yes.
Right, and be able to pay our bills, right? So it's really important that we be able to generate funds.
Benefits of having a symphony orchestra, I would say first and foremost is quality of life, for one thing.
definitely. Yes.
I remember back when I bring this story up often when I talk about the importance of the symphony, when we were doing back in the days of doctor recruitment. And I recall that when they were asking the doctors, and they were trying to get doctors to come to Northern Ontario, to come to Sault Ste. Marie, one of the questions they were asked by doctors who were considering moving here was if we had a symphony orchestra in our community. So it is actually a selling point for people considering coming to Sault Ste. Marie to make us their home.
Yes.
For tourism as well. I mean, we are a hub. People can come. They don't have symphonies further north of us. So, and to the south, I know that we do have symphony members from across the river.
Yes, we're international, which is really unique because with the Sioux, Michigan musicians, we get musicians actually from Traverse City come up. Randy Carfanta, our French horn player, comes up from Traverse City. Mac and Marquette. So we have some traveling musicians that come to play for our concerts. So we're definitely an international orchestra.
The other thing I think also is the training aspect of it. We have a lot of young, very talented musicians studying at a variety of music schools in the city, and the Symphony gives them an opportunity, to play with older, more seasoned professionals. There are musicians in the Symphony who have been professional musicians in their lifetime.
I was going to say we have some retired music teachers in the symphony. The younger musicians that come, they're awesome.
Yes.
The problem is they come, they play, they go away to university, and there they are gone.
And we never see them
and we
again.
never see them again. But every once in a while, we do get one or two coming back. But the demographics of the city is that way, right?
Right.
We're losing the young, but on the other hand, we do have enough here that are playing while they are in the Sioux before they go away to bigger and better things to keep the symphony going. I guess people don't really know what our symphony can play or what we have to offer the community. So that's the other piece of the puzzle. We're going to be reaching out to our youth. We're going to be putting an education program together so that the musicians of the symphony are going to go to the high schools and try to entice those students to see what's out there, to get a little more familiar with what we have to offer.
That's great.
That's you know, it's something that with Lawrence here, we talked about new ways to promote our symphony, and the education piece is something that we feel will be very, very beneficial, especially in the long run.
That's really exciting. I love that. Now let's talk a little bit about the fundraising, because this is crucial. We need the symphony to get out of the hole, or at least start making a dent in that in the deficit. So we have a book sale coming up this weekend, yes?
Yes, we have a book sale coming up this weekend. It's going to be at the Station Mall.
This has been, and this book sale has been around as a fundraiser for the symphony for a number of years. I can remember helping out hauling books out of the Bushplane Museum under a staircase where they were stored, and bringing them out and putting them in the mall. And you see these, seriously, if you're going to the Station Mall this weekend, just go down and say hello. Even if you don't buy a book, just say hello and make them, they're stuck behind the counter with all these books, and they're just lovely volunteers that are doing it. And there's quite a variety that's available. I mean,
we have French books, cookbooks, we have, you name it, we have it. There's, I moved those books yesterday, Tim.
Did you, Ron?
I know I moved those books, and we've seen, I'm looking at the books as we're moving them, and I'm thinking, wow, we have novels, we have French books, we have it. So there's treasures to be found.
Excellent. Okay, so where in the Station Mall will the book sale be taking place?
We are in the entrance by the Walmart, by the ticket outlets.
Oh,
So
by where the box office is.
that's exactly it.
Okay.
So we have that little corridor. So if you
Sure.
come in through the box office entrance, we'll be right there. And if you
Okay.
come through Walmart entrance, just come
Just
down.
come down a little bit.
Yeah, you'll find us.
That's where the dome, the ceiling.
That's right.
Where the ceiling fell in that.
Many
Were
years
you
ago.
around?
I don't think I was around
No,
for that.
No, and that's not
No.
going to happen again.
And we're safe. We're safe.
Yeah.
Okay, so the date. Sorry, the book sale happens.
We're starting tonight.
Oh, for heaven's sakes! Okay,
And we're going to Saturday. So
excellent. And
3 days in a row.
And whatever is left over, we are also going to be taking to Beer and Beethoven.
Bratwurst Beer and Beethoven,
Yes.
so those books will be set up there as well.
Yes.
Now that Bratwurst Beer and Beethoven is, for me, I always say this, it's like the beginning of summer. For me, it's the launch of Summer in Sault Ste. Marie. June 10th is the date this year
Yes.
at the Roberta Bondar Pavilion.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, it's an entire day of events. It starts we usually start around noon, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock this year.
Yeah, and then it goes right through to basically what I call an evening concert
That's
performed
right.
by the symphony. And it's beautiful. We're outdoors, a symphony orchestra playing everything from classical to pops. Sometimes you have featured guests singing, vocalists. I've heard some amazing vocalists perform with the symphony at this
Yes.
event also.
Yes.
And throughout the course of the day, you encourage young musicians and local musicians to participate. Some are symphony members, and some are just friends of the symphony.
Yes.
right.
Yes.
Dance troops, cultural dancing,
Bands, local bands.
local bands,
Yes.
artisans. The entire pavilion is surrounded with arts and crafts, silent auction items. There's all kinds of fun for the kids. They've had the little fishing pond, and where you can throw the. Remember in the olden days when you can go to the little fishing pond, you throw the thing over, and a prize comes
Yes.
up. I think they had that one year, and of course the face painting and all of those fun things for the kids.
It's just a big festival.
And-
And enjoy a beer.
And food, yes,
And a
beer
brat.
is there, and a
Yes,
brat,
yes.
absolutely. So and you can pay your admission. How much is it? Is it 12 or?
$10.
$10.
Oh,
$10 for the day.
And that's
$10
for
for
the
the
date, and that's come and go.
Yes.
So you can pay your $10. You can come and watch some stuff in the afternoon.
Yep.
Go around, enjoy the day, go to the waterfront, run an errand, come back and enjoy the concert that night.
Exactly.
Tickets can also be bought at www.ticketor.com, TICKETOR.com/Sault Symphony Orchestra.
Okay, try that one more time. Where tickets for this is for Bratwurst Beer and Beethoven.
Yes, they can buy it online, pay for it online.
Okay.
Right? It's www.ticketor.com, TICKETOR / Sault Symphony.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yes.
And then what about the symphony website or email? Was it what email you were
We
going to
were www.saultsymphony.com.
.com, okay.
Yes, right, and we're also able to purchase tickets through Facebook. So look for the links through Facebook.
Oh, okay.
You can look for it through our website. We're going to provide links for it very soon, and so we're hoping to generate some pre-sales before the actual event. So if you want to buy it at the door, that's fine. But you can also pay for it online if you want to use your credit card and bring your ticket. You can print it out or just bring your phone with your name on it.
Oh, see,
We're going high
modern
tech.
technology.
Yes,
High tech.
we're moving that direction.
What positions do you have for volunteers? You were talking about anybody who wants to volunteer for the symphony. What sorts of things would volunteers do?
Oh,
Serve beer? I hear the phone's ringing right now,
Yeah.
right?
Smart serve beer.
Yes.
Just help in organizing traffic, moving chairs, tables, things,
Security.
security, just help.
Yes.
Just
Okay.
help in general.
The more bodies, the better.
The more bodies, the better, and
Bodies,
more
the better.
word of mouth, the better too.
Yes.
All right. So, Bratwurst Beer and Day, Beethoven, June the 10th at Roberta Bonner Pavilion. The book sale coming up, starting tonight and running this weekend through Saturday at the Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah,
Saturday.
at the Station Mall. And if you want more information, you can check out the Sault Symphony Facebook page.
One more thing.
Yes.
Donations. You can also do donations online. www.ucaring.com/Sault Symphony.
Dr. Chong, you're
Yes.
doing very well as the president of the Sault Symphony so
Well,
far.
it's my job, right?
Yes.
It's my job.
And you're a volunteer too. All
I'm
you
a
guys are
volunteer.
volunteers.
We're a volunteer.
And the symphony members come from every walk of.
Everywhere.
We've got priests and teachers and students. We got to wrap it up, guys. This has
Okay.
been great. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, support your symphony orchestra. It's very important for us to have this in our community. As I say, it's a quality of life thing. So do your best, get out and enjoy the beautiful music provided by the Sault Symphony Orchestra. We'll be right back with more Mornings with Lou Ann and Tim here on TV.